Launch my gift shop and recently. So some of the items I have for sale are these enamel pins. So I'd actually designed this myself and the cards and everything too. So I just was like, okay, I want some more like nail polish related things, like to pins or like hats, shirts, anything nail polish related. So I was like, okay, there's nothing out there, so I'm gonna make some. So if you are interested in checking these out, they are in my shop, wetpaintgiftshop.com. So I'm shipping worldwide, so they are available there. I will be adding a few more designs into the shop hopefully soon. But these are just the ones to start. So they have some silver outline here. It says nail polish obsessed, of course. And it's got the pin at the back. It's about 1.5 inches large. So please support if you can. And also, if you can share it, if you are able to and have the chance, please share it. I really, really appreciate that. I also have some sweaters in the shop too. They say, of course, nail polish on them. And I got hoodies there and some crew neck sweaters. I've heard some mention that they really like the t-shirts, so I will look into adding some t-shirts too. And I also have phone cases there. Yes, since I'm filming from my phone, I can't show you the case I have on hand, but it's also, of course, nail polish related. So go ahead and check out those designs, and follow me also on Instagram at wetpaintgiftshop.com. All right, so let's move into starting with my favorite holiday polishes that are more recent. So ones from literally fall that released this fall and winter. So the first one I wanted to talk about is actually this new one from Cert Colors. This is their Moodstone nail polish, and it is part of their Do Good line. So if you guys are new to that, so Cert Colors supports several nonprofit organizations throughout the year, and all the proceeds go to that organization. And I mean, it's a really great cause. This one and this year is going to the Jet Foundation. So that's in support of adolescent mental health and struggles that go on in that way. So I mean it's kind of like a double benefit where okay, you get a really great polish, but you also are helping a cause that is really in need and is really important right now. So this is what we got for Moodstone. I have some swatches of these on my Instagram page, Less Stuff More Polish, and you can go ahead and check those out. If you want me to do a live swatch here, I do have some swatch sticks that I can swatch them on. Just let me know in the chat. And while I'm talking, like, please go ahead and share maybe one of your favorite holiday events or holiday traditions that you have with your family, or maybe you don't celebrate anything in particular at this time. Go ahead and let me know in the chat. For me and my family, I'll start. Me and my family, we bake actually all together, and then we share that with other family members as well. So they look forward to it each and every year. And it's always just fun to kind of try different recipes and see what we come up with each year. All right, so the next favorite I wanted to talk about is actually this recent release from Lights Lacquer. It is called the After Party Trio. So this is the box that it came in, and it's a lot of fun. It is monochromatic with this gorgeous gray, but I actually don't mind it. I actually think that it's a really cool design, and it is kind of that follow-up collection to the cocktail party one that released a little bit earlier this season as well. So this one comes with these three shades, also very monochromatic. And of course, like, I can do a swatch. If you're interested, let me know in the chat as well, but these are the three, and I just think they're so gorgeous. Of course, we have that shimmer, that gorgeous shimmer, of course, for Christmas, for New Year's, for any kind of holiday event. I feel like these are perfect. Let me see if I can zoom in. Oh, okay, so I can zoom in. I hope you can see the polishes a little bit better, a little bit more clearly. But yeah, they have this gorgeous sparkle there. Like, check this one out. It's silver, but then it has like this really gold, almost like a green sheen in it. And when I first saw it, I thought it was going to be like super sheer, like almost no color. But actually, you get really good coverage in just two coats. So again, if you want me to do a live swatch of this one, I can definitely do that. But let me know in the chat. And then this one too. What's this one called? Oh, that one doesn't even have the name on it. But this one, I believe, let me check on the box again. This one is Voulez-Vous, and it's got a beautiful purple and blue shimmer. This one is more like a crelly. You don't get a lot of colors. Pardon me, a lot of pigment when you apply this one. It is very, very sheer. Like, you can get some pretty good coverage if you have really short nails, but if you have anything long, especially like, okay, so this nail broke. So if you have a length like this, you're good. You'll get really good coverage. But if you're looking at length like these, it's going to be very, very sheer. So just so you know. But that one is called Voulez-Vous. And then I also have this one here. It's literally just sparkles. So I would probably use this more as like a topper. You could wear it by itself, but there's no color to it, no color base, none of it. It's just very clear. And of course, you got that beautiful hollow sparkle there. This one, I love it. I definitely would be layering this though. I wouldn't wear it on its own, just personally, but you definitely could. Like, pretty good coverage too in about 3 coats. So that is the After Party collection. Definitely a favorite for this year. So another one too that I really liked is actually this one. It wasn't a holiday polish, but it's a topper from Sally Hansen. It's a unicorn topper. And this was actually part of their, what do you call it? The Hailey Bieber glazed donut kind of effect. So you would put the color on the bottom and then you'd layer this on top to give you like that mirror like finish. But I actually just really like it for the holidays, but you can pretty much wear this year round, and it's really, ooh, I just love it. The iridescent shimmer in there, ooh, the color, just all of it is everything. Like, thumbs up for toppers. Okay, this is, to me, this is the season of toppers. You know, you got these iridescent ones, you have the glitters, you got the shimmers. It's the season for that, so I'm gonna put that over there. Again, if you want a swatch of that, let me know in the chat. So, Maria, you said most of your family is in Greece? Oh my, but now that we live in Canada, oh, okay, awesome. So, Maria, do you get to travel to Greece? I mean, I guess traveling is a little bit better now since the pandemic. Like, are you able to go to Greece and visit some family out there? Like, oh, that's amazing, though. I'm glad you get to kind of hang out and celebrate with your friends out here, too. So those are my favorites that are new for this year. So I'm going to go and I'm going to share some of my staples. Okay, so these are the ones that I am in love with year after year. So this first one I'm going to start with is actually this red from Sally Hansen. So this one is called Read It Twice, and it is like this beautiful bejeweled sort of red. So it's got that red color as the base and then a gorgeous reddish gold shimmer. So I did do a swatch of this, so let me show you what that looks like. It does dry down a little bit more matte, I would say. So you definitely want to pair this with a shiny top coat. One that I recommend is actually the Cirque Colors Looking Glass. That is my go-to for adding lots of shine to a manicure. I usually swatch with that one as well, just because it does add such a beautiful shine. So this one again is the Reddit Twice by Sally Hansen, and it is part of their Miracle Gel line. So one thing I want to mention with that is the Miracle Gel line, you want to have that Miracle Gel top coat to really make this polish come alive, and then I would recommend adding another shiny top coat on top of that. So this one is just stunning. I love it. So Maria, you said you visited Greece last year. Going again next year. Good for you. That's amazing. Oh, I can't imagine. Like, yeah, this would be so expensive. It's more like it's really like a trip you have to really plan for. But that's great that you do get to go. And that's amazing. Do they also travel here too? Like maybe not just for the holidays, but during the regular year too? Do they get to come here? So I have this one. Oh my god. Okay, this one is, whoa, I have to show you guys this. Ah, that's so pretty. Ah. Okay, so this is a reflective polish. Again, it's not really a holiday polish. Like it wasn't released as a holiday polish. This was actually released this summer. But I love it. I think it's so perfect for the holiday season. I mean, okay, one thing you'll notice is there's a lot of blues going on in terms of my favorites. So there's this one. This one is called Lounging Around, and it's a reflective polish, and it's got this gorgeous blue base and then a really turquoisey shimmer that runs throughout, and then of course with that reflective glitter. So at first, I actually really didn't like reflective glitters. I thought they were just really, I don't know, gimmicky. And I feel the best way for them to shine is like direct lighting. And I'm like, okay, well, how often are your nails in direct lighting? So I thought they were kind of a weird concept at first, but I found that just over the course of this year and last, they're just getting a little bit better, like the quality and everything. Okay, check this out. That to me is like so gorgeous on its own. I mean, okay, this is diffused lighting right now, but once you like, this looks so pretty just as it is right now. And then when you have it in that direct lighting, such as a flash or some such, like you'll really get to see that glitter. But as it is, I just think it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, it reminds me of like twinkling Christmas trees or just the dancing lights during the holidays too. So that one was a Lounging Around from KB Shimmer. All right, yes. My arm is blocking your view. All right. So the next one I wanted to show, it's another blue polish. And this one, oops, sorry for the camera shake. This one is actually from Enchanted Polish, and it is another hollow glitter. Sadly, Enchanted Polish isn't really around anymore. It's so sad. But they had some amazing glitters. Here you can see this really hollow. Oh gosh, I just love this. This glitter hollow. So sparkly. And this one was not a holiday release, but it was released, I believe, in 2020. Come on, like, wow, just stunning. I don't want to spend too much time on this one because it's not available anymore. But oh my goodness, has this been a favorite? I'm trying not to use it up because I'm like, I can't get another bottle if I if I do. So I definitely use it more sparingly. All right, so that was Bedazzled Baby Blue from Enchanted Polish. So I do have a favorite, like a favorite of the favorites, if that makes sense. And I will share that at the end. I'm gonna, just from what you're seeing so far, I'm curious if you can at least like figure out what brand it is. I feel like it's going to be a hard one to figure out, but let's see if you can guess what the brand is at least. So, my favorite of the favorites. The next one I wanted to talk about is this gorgeous red from OPI. This is from the Infinite Shine line. This line is, I would say it's pretty similar to Sally Hansen's Miracle Gel line, where it's kind of meant to be like a gel like finish or just a more shiny, more professionally done kind of look to your nails. So that's the Infinite Shine, and you do need that top coat to match to really get the most out of this polish. So I'll show you what the top coat looks like. 1 second. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so you have the primer, and then there's also a top coat that does go with it, and it comes in a black bottle. Let me see if I have it near the end. Oh, here it is. Ah, here we go. Okay, so I have my rack of nail polish next to me, so they're easy to reach for. But yeah, so with the Infinite Shine line with OPI, you're gonna need the base, which is the primer, and then you need the top coat. Just an FYI. But right now we're talking about this red in the Infinite Shine. So it is called Ready. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Ready for the holidays. Ready for the holidays. And yes, we sure are. So that was that one for my reds. Now, the next one I have is another blue. I'm telling you, I got a blues. Obviously, I tend to lean toward blue. But usually during the year, I don't really care much for blue. Like, it's kind of like not my go-to, but during the holidays, yes, it is, girl. It is. Look at this one. Okay, KB Shimmer. This one is called, I don't want to misname it. This is called Dive On In. And this is a shimmery polish. It's very sheer, I will say, but it's like very iridescent. You could already see right now, you could see those gold and green shimmers right there. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I love that one too. So this one is more like, okay, if I'm going maybe to work or for to friends, some kind of meetup or something like that, I would put this one on. It's really quick. You only need about 2 coats, and it dries really quickly. So like if you need like a just a quick grab and go kind of polish, if you ran out of time and just want to have your nails done, like this is the polish you want to reach for. So yeah, that one's Dive On In. It's also, I think it was actually a summer release. But whatever. So, okay. The next one. So, the next one I have is actually from another brand. I don't think I featured it on my channel before, but it is called She's a Lady by Cupcake Polish. So this one is another really sheer iridescent polish. You see that pink shimmer there. And I have a swatch stick for this one already. Like, as you see it in the bottle is how you see it on your nail, and I am just amazed by it. This is my absolute favorite, actually, from Cupcake Polish, and stunning. It's this really delicate blue. It actually reminds me of like Cinderella for some reason. I want to say because of the blue, but it feels very much like a fairy tale. So that's like how that would look on. And wow. Absolutely gorgeous. So Maria, yeah, this one, oh my gosh, is it ever beautiful? Yeah, like I said, I'm not really generally drawn to blue polishes, but this one just made me question that right away. Like, so pretty. And again, it's called She's a Lady, but it was actually a PPU or polish pickup. So again, if that is also something that is new to you, polish pickup. Look at my hand in the in the frame. Sorry about that. But okay, there you go. Back to what I was saying. So with PPU is short for polish pickup, and essentially it's almost like a monthly nail polish. What would you say? Like, mm, maybe like a company that has different set of nail polishes for sale every month. So brands make a special nail polish shade, finish, or color um, to be sold in this shop. And you only have a few days to shop it, and then that's it. And then it's on to the next month. So it's really fun because you don't know what's gonna come out each month, and oh my gosh, you get access to all of these brands, and it's really fun. So I highly recommend checking it out. But I don't suggest doing it if you're trying to limit the amount of nail polish that you're gonna buy this month, because it is very tempting. But anyways, next is Through the Fire by Misho Beauty. So this is a gold polish. I have a swatch here. To me, this one just reminds me of like the Christmas ornaments like on the tree. And this was so pretty. Through the Fire by Misho. This actually was a holiday release. I know there's a lot of them that are not necessarily holiday, but this one actually was, and it was released I believe it was either last year or the year before. And look at that. So stunning. It looks like foil, like a gold foil. But this is only 2 coats, and look at that coverage. Like, it's really, really pretty, and the consistency is great as well. So if you're curious about the brush or you're new to the brand, I'm just going to show you what that looks like. So I just think the shape of the bottle too is like really cute, really different, right? So yeah, this is the brush. It's more of like a thin brush, but it's really easy to maneuver, and I think it's because of the lid, like the lid design of it being just round. It fits really comfortably in your hand. So yeah, a really, really beautiful one. I'm going to put that over here in the corner. There. And then another very obvious holiday one is this one from Zoya. So Zoya always comes in clutch with these really pretty, what would you say, holiday polishes. Like, they really do. I feel like their holiday polishes are really ones to look out for. A lot of their collections during the year, I'm kind of just like, okay, that looks like the other one. Okay, cool. But that looks like the other collection you just put out. But let me tell you, their holiday ones, at least to me, in my opinion, they have a few stunners, like ones that are very different than what they've put out throughout the year. And I would say this is one of them. So let me give you the name. Here I am holding the bottle. The least I could do is tell you what it's called. So it's called Regina, or yeah, Regina. And this is the swatch for it. I have it over here. Look at that one. Really, really pretty. Oh, Maria, did you guess the name? No way. Did you? Tell me, did you actually guess that? Or was it because you saw it? But yeah, Regina, this is so pretty. Okay, so yeah, it's like, it's again reminding me of like a Christmas tree ornament, right? Is that only me? Do you guys think so too? Yeah, like a Christmas tree, or like what you call it? Like a elf costume or whatnot. But anyways, yeah. So that's Regina. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Let me see. Can I show you on my nail like what that would look like? Oh gosh, imagine if my nails were this long. I'm like halfway maybe, but yeah, that's so pretty. Right? Oh gosh, yeah. Or like Grinch nails. Anyways, that's that. So the next one that we're gonna do is another beautiful blue. I know, I'll see myself out. I'm just in love with blues this year, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna show you two at the same time. So I have these two from Zoya. I'm showing you them at the same time because They are so similar, okay? Like, it's maybe a shade different, but I love them and they are so pretty. They are holiday releases. Yes, this is another one that's a holiday release and they are just they look identical. I'm telling you. Like I don't know why. I don't know, maybe they forgot that they had one that was so similar, but it's literally a shade different. So this one's a little bit darker. Let me get the names for you. So we have let's see, we have Summer here, which is the lighter one, and then we have Marlena, which is the darker shade. So yeah, these ones, I'm telling you, look, look at me showing you the side. Oh well, you can see you can see them really well, like the color. So they have that iridescent gold green shimmer to it. It is absolutely just it's stunning. I'm gonna swatch this for you at the end actually, so you can see what I'm talking about. It deserves a swatch because to me it is just I can't get enough. Okay, like don't mind me over here. This one next. Another blue. Another blue. Okay, so we have Starly. Not a holiday polish. It was like, I mean, when I say it's not a holiday polish, I mean like it wasn't released as a holiday polish, but I wear it for the holidays specifically. So this one is a linear hollow. Excuse the lighting, it's a little bit too diffuse, so you kind of can't really see the hollow as good, but trust me, like in the sun, any kind of bright lighting, it is to die for. It is so pretty, and it's called Cat Eyes. I feel like this has been part of their roster for quite some time. I only got this maybe 2 years ago, but this one, oh my gosh, when I got it, it was just, did not want to take it off. Like it was just so pretty. So if you like linear hollows, I highly recommend this. Not necessarily just for the holidays, but like all year round. It's just so mesmerizing. I really wish that you can see what I'm seeing like with the hollow, but essentially this is kind of what it looks like, and also what it looks like if it's not going to be like in the sun, I would say. So it's a really beautiful medium toned blue, and it has more of like a cooler undertone, I would say, but really really pretty. This is only 2 coats, like it actually has really good pigment to it also. Okay, the next one, okay, I promise I promise it's the last blue. But okay, I'm a little biased by this one here. If you've been following my page, okay, if you've been following it for a minute, then you recognize this. You've seen this, okay? So this is my collaboration polish with picture polish. Let me see if I can zoom in for you so you can see it. Whoops. Uh-oh. What did I do here? Ow, look at me going too fast with this. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Something's popping up on my screen. I don't know if there's a way to pause this, but like... Ah! Hang on. Okay, now we're back. Sorry, I just shook the whole screen for you. Nice. Okay, we're back. Hope that wasn't too jarring. But as I was saying, this is bold. Yes, Maria, you got it. You got it before I could even say it. Yep, it's bold by me. Me and Picture Polish. And this one, I say holiday polish, but hey, you can wear it all year round. Yeah, like me. I had a swatch stick for it, but now I didn't see it. But I'll swatch it at the end if you're interested. But it does have like these little hollow shards in there. It's like a cobalt blue, a royal blue, really good pigment in about 2 coats. And you will be seeing me wear this all year round. But yeah, I did pick it for my holiday favorites because it's all the year favorites for me. But yeah, so that's bold. It's still available if you wanted to pick it up. and it's available on Picture Polish, and there's some on Harlow and Co. if you're in Canada, and there's also some other stockists as well that are able to ship worldwide as well. Okay, so that's bold. Now, I promised that that is the last of my blues, and it is. So the next one again is this topper, actually from Cirque Colors. So it's got these really pretty silver flakes in there. This one is called Silver Lining. I believe it was released earlier this year, but it is such a really pretty, versatile topper. It pretty much goes with every single color. Like, it's really, really nice. So we have a swatch of it here just over a pink polish. And I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's got really fine shards and also some bigger ones as well on there. Oh, Nika. Okay, I'm just reading the comments here, and I see I had one about my nails. How do I avoid breaking or peeling them? Well, I will tell you that it didn't go so well um, this season. I didn't stick to my nail care routine, but really, to sum it up, is really keeping to a good nail care routine. Like, I am gonna be sharing a video about that, about how I do that. But this is what happens to me when I'm not sticking to it and start to get lazy. That's what happens, particularly in the winter. I want to say this will happen, and then you got like this uh, situation going on. But yeah, definitely a good nail care routine. So making sure your nails are moisturized, you're drinking enough water so that your body is hydrated, so that you're also not using your nails to open things. I know that I feel like that goes without saying, but seriously, like, do not, like, make sure you're not using your nails to like open up stuff. Like, make sure you get like scissors or something like that. And also filing them regularly and adding on a treatment. So I have like a little shiny treatment on right now. Again, I can definitely talk more about that after, but that's what it is in the nutshell. Okay, so that, like, look at me holding up the stick here, but here's the nail polish. It was Silver Lining by Cirque Colors. All right, so the next one again that I want to talk about. This one I feel like is a little bit like non-traditional in terms of like a holiday polish, but this one is a chocolatey brown one from Zoya. Yes, it's giving chocolate. Like, tell me that doesn't look like milk chocolate. Like, I just literally dipped this into melted chocolate. Like, tell me that's not what that looks like. It's so pretty. And this is only 2 coats. And look, it's got a really good even finish. Like, it's not streaky. Well, maybe if you do see streaks, it's because of me. It's not really because of the nail polish, but it's really, really good. Beautiful creamy base. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me give you the name of it. It is Chanel. Doesn't it just sound expensive? Oh, yeah. But it's really, really pretty. I love this. I'll usually have it as like the color for all my nails, and then I'll do like an accent nail, a different color, like something like this gold together. Like, doesn't that just give you chocolate? Holiday chocolates for all, right? As like an accent nail. Or if I'm feeling adventurous, okay, we're bringing in the green. Look at that. This, look at it. Tell me that's not holiday flavor over here. And that's so pretty, like a nice Skittle. But yeah, this one is a really, really pretty one. Definitely, if you want something more neutral, something that you want to maybe wear to work, or just kind of not too much attention to the nails, but you just want to have something that feels like you got something on your nails. So this one again is called Chanel by Zoya. All right. Okay. Feel free to stop me if you want anything swatched again or want more information, like please let me know in the chat section, and keep them coming. Your comments about your favorite holiday traditions, anything you do with your family, your friends, and all that good stuff. Or like if you have a favorite holiday treat, candy, baked good, this is definitely the season for that. This is like the season to indulge in those things guilt free. The next one I'm going to show you is this one from Heroin NYC. So I haven't talked much about this polish on my channel, or pardon me, this brand on my channel, but I am in love really with a lot of their finishes, particularly ones like these. So this is kind of like a silver foil look, and this is a swatch of that. So literally what you see is what you get when you have that on. And I think that's so important for nail polish, that those two things match. Like what you see in the bottle is what you're getting when you put on your nails. Like what a disappointment when you think you're going to be getting one thing and then it's completely the other. One thing that drives me nuts in particular, if like the hue of the polish is different, or if it's really like a matte finish. I don't really like polishes that have that kind of like dry or matte, not really matte but not shiny. I hate that. I don't know, but anyways, that one is whoop, did I forget that? Silver Linings. And this one was actually named by Nails Anatomy. So that's another thing that Heroin NYC does, is they will do a little contest, or maybe not contest, but competition, a challenge, like name this polish, and they'll pick like their favorite. And so this one was named by Nails Anatomy. So congrats on that. That's so cool. But yeah, I love that one, especially as like an accent nail polish. Let me show you what it looks like a little bit, like if you were to put it on. So like very cool kind of finish. It's giving like Wizard of Oz Tin Man, but I love it. Yeah. All right. So that was Silver Linings. And another one I want to talk about is another topper. So this one is Cirque Colors Disco Ball. Check that out. Oh my gosh, guys, look. It's so shimmery. It's just like dancing in the bottle, right? Can you see? Like, geez. Anyway, this one's like a reflective glitter topper. I don't have a swatch stick for that right now, but definitely if you want me to swatch that in a minute, I can. Again, it's called Disco Ball, and it's from Cirque Colors, and this is like such a great topper for this season. Again, this is the season for like shimmers, sparkle, glitter, all of that glam kind of vibe going on. So Cirque Colors is where it's at for that. And then I have another topper. Okay, hold on. It was here. I had it beside me a second ago. Okay. Hang on. Oh, here it is. Okay. Whew, I thought it was like, I thought I didn't have it, but I have this one here. It is a holiday release from last year, I believe. And it's from, again, that Infinite Shine line, where you're going to need your primer as your base coat. And then you're going to want to have the matching top coat as well. But this one is called, oops, upside down, All a Twitter and Glitter. Okay. Yeah. All right. But yeah, so this one is really pretty as a topper. So very, very sheer. So I have a swatch of just it on its own. So as you can see, there's a lot of color shifting in there. Some iridescent glitters there too. But it has kind of like a milky base. Like it's not clear. It's not a clear base. It's more milky. You're definitely going to want to layer this. I mean, you could wear it on its own if you really wanted, but I would definitely say the best is to pair that with a base color. Okay, so how many are we at now? Yeah. All right, there's only a few left actually. We're getting very close to my favorite of all time. Go ahead and go for it in the chat. Let me see if you guys can guess what brand it is. I feel like you can guess it. Like, I actually dare you. I dare you to tell me which brand you think that my favorite polish is from. Is it from OPI? Is it from Lights Lacquer, KB Shimmer, Zoya, Sally Hansen? Let me know in the chat box there. Okay, the next one we're talking about is KB Shimmer. So we have this really pretty silver. This is called Love at Frost Sight. And as you can guess, yes, it was a holiday polish. And I think it's perfect. I mean, when you think holidays, you would think something like this, right? A really shimmery polish, silver, gold, red, green, all that kind of thing. So Maria, you think Cirque or Lights Lacquer? All right, that's a good guess. That is a very good guess. We'll see if you're right though. We'll see. But yeah, here's a swatch though of Love at Frost Sight. So it has this like a really shimmery look to the nail. It is sheer. I don't know if that's translating well on the camera, like as good as I'm describing it, but it's very sheer. Like look, you can still see my nail, like the nail growth underneath, just slightly, right? It's really pretty though, and it's really shimmery. But again, like it dries down a little bit semi-matte, not fully matte, but you would want to put a glossy top coat over top. I didn't put top coat on any of the swatches I showed you because I want you guys to see what it truly looks like and not, you know, embellished with like a top coat or whatever. Like I want you to really see how that looks when you get it. When you put it on, what does it really look like before you add your top coats and all that. So again, this was a beautiful silver called Love at Frost Sight by KB Shimmer. Okay. So we have one more, and then I'm going to tell you what the favorite was. Oh, okay. Next, I would say, like, what color do you think it is? So you put in your guess for the brand. What would you say the color would be if you could take a guess? What would be the color of my favorite of the favorites? Okay, the next one I want to show you is, ta-da! A mooncap polish. What? We haven't seen this one yet, this brand yet. I have done a video on my channel of one of their collections before. If you want more information or just some more examples of other polishes that they release, go ahead and check those out on my channel. But this one is called Treasure Trove. It's a beautiful gold. Oh my goodness, it's got reflective glitter. And guess what? It's magnetic. I know, it's a lot going on. Let me get my magnet to show you, okay? Yeah, so it is actually magnetic. Check that out. Pretty, right? You just put the magnet and it's got like a lighter shade in the middle. If you can kind of see it here, it's like a really light streak that you can get with the magnet, but it's got that reflective glitter, a little bit of hollow shimmer in there, but really it's got that gold base to it. I think it is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. So that's that. Now, any guess? Any last minute guesses for what the brand of my favorite polish is and or the color? I'm going to give a couple seconds to put your guesses in the chat. Oh, Nika, I hope I'm pronouncing your username right. I'm just reading the chat now. You've asked what is the other shade's name. Can you remind me? Sorry, I didn't see your comments before. What color was it? Let me know in the chat. Okay, while we're waiting a couple seconds for you guys to put your guesses in the chat, I'm going to share with you some of my favorite top coats as well. So you heard me talk, if you were tuned in at the beginning of this live stream, my favorite glossy top coat would have to be the Cert Colors Looking Glass. But if I'm looking for a quick dry, it would be this one, Seche Vite. I know there's a bit of like back and forth in the nail community about this polish. You know, is it really all that good? Because, you know, once you kind of get mid bottle, it starts to get goopy. It's not good anymore. Others have said that it shrinks their nail polish. But for me, it works well. I don't know. Maybe it's just my nail like chemistry that just works with it. I don't know, but I find that I won't put on, if I'm in a rush and I need to put a manicure together, this is what I'm reaching for. Like, I won't use anything else because there's no point. It'll just smudge. So this one saves me if I'm in a rush for a manicure. Seche Vite. And then one of my newer favorites is this one from Mooncat, and it's called Speed Demon. And very, very shiny. Really good one. But it is one that does get goopy. Like, I find that it's goopy very quickly. Like, I think it's goopy now. Yeah. See, it's like kind of sticky. Yeah. You can already see that it's like, it's already like, but yeah. It is my favorite though, apart from that part of it. That's fine. But yeah, that's Speed Demon from Mooncat. And then an honorable mention would be the glossy seal from Zoya, and particularly the ultra glossy seal from Zoya. It is expensive. I feel it's overpriced personally, but but I do think it's worth it. I do think it's worth it because this is my favorite swatching nail polish because it dries really fast, but it's also really glossy. Like, I love it for that reason. It also comes with a wide paddle brush. So let me show you here. Ooh, it's a little sticky, but yeah, it has a little paddle brush. So when you put it down on your nail, let me show you. I'll just show you right now. When you put it down on your nail, it spreads really wide. So you know you're getting really good coverage. Like, look at that. 1 and 2 swipes depending on the width of your nail bed. And it's just like that. And it doesn't, I don't find it gets goopy fast. Like, you saw how that looked with the Mooncat one. But this one, I don't really find that happens. But really good one. Not an everyday top coat. But again, when I'm doing my swatching for different collections, like in videos and stuff like that, yeah, this is my go-to. Okay, so on that note, I'll go share with you my favorite of my favorite. And that would be, I feel like I need a drum roll. Okay, can I kind of do a drum roll? I hope that's not loud. I hope that's not too loud for you guys. But this is called Alexis from Zoya. This is my favorite of the favorites. I was trying to give you guys a hint with the top coat. But yeah, it's the Zoya Alexis polish. And I'm going to tell you why it's my favorite. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you why it's my favorite, okay? Check this out, okay? Look at that sheen from all angles. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes. Maria, yes. Definitely stunning for sure, for sure. Look at that. Beautiful. It reminds me of snow falling. It reminds me of like when it's really calm in the morning and the sun is just getting up. and we had a fresh like snowfall, and that sun is just dancing on that fresh snow. Like, this is what I picture, you know? Something like this. So it has these silver shimmers, and they're slightly iridescent, so they really catch the light well, but it kind of looks like it would be gold. Like, at least that's what I'm kind of feeling like it's looking on camera. Like, it looks kind of goldish, but it's actually silver shimmers, like micro shimmers in there. And then they have this really pretty iridescent hue to them as well. So yeah, this is my absolute favorite. I love it. This is year after year I'm wearing this. What am I wearing? Oh, what's on my nails? It's gonna be this one. Like, this is my default, I would say, for sure, for the holidays. Again, that is Alexis. Have you tried this one? Anyone who's here in the chat, let me know if you've tried this one out for yourself or you've heard about it. Are you into these kind of paler shades? It is very sheer, but you could get really good coverage if you have shorter nails. But again, if you have longer ones like mine, or even longer or slightly shorter, you'll still see a little bit of peeking of your nail underneath. But for me, I don't mind that, at least not when I got this on. This is just like so pretty to me. But yes, absolutely stunning. Okay, so that's it for my favorites. Were there any that you wanted me to swatch, or should I just go for it and swatch them anyway? I do want to say another shameless plug about my brand, my new shop. It is called Wet Paint Gift Shop, and I've got these enamel pins there. I know, shameless plug. But yeah, please go ahead and check it out, wetpaintgiftshop.com. I have this for sale. I've got some hoodies, crew neck sweaters, and I also have some phone cases as well. If you're curious and you want to have a look, please support if you can. Please share if you can. And I really appreciate it so much. And it's got, of course, the silver backing on there too. So that's that. And I did want to swatch just a few of these that I didn't get to show you guys, because I just want you to see what I'm seeing. Like, I don't know, man. These are like, I feel like a kid in a candy store sometimes when it comes with nail polish. I just want them all, and they're so exciting to me, and I'm so glad that like you guys are able to be here, and I can have a page and everything where I can share and talk to other people who feel the same way. So I'm always so grateful about things like that, to be able to do that. Okay, so one that I wanted to swatch was actually this one from Lights Lacquer. Ooh, look at that. Shimmery. This is called Dirty Dancing. This is actually their latest release from the after party. I don't know why I always want to call it after hours, but it's called After Party. And actually, speaking of Lights Lacquer, what's next for my Holipalooza is actually going to be a giveaway with Lights Lacquer. So if you are interested and you want to try some of their polishes, or you just want to see what they have to offer, like, take a look, keep a lookout on my page. I will be launching a giveaway with them soon, and so that you can check that out. But let's swatch this though, so I can show you. So let me see. I know I have to kind of balance my hand on the bottles here. But yeah. Ooh. This is the first coat, and you can just see how shimmery it is. It's very sheer on the first coat, but trust me, like, it builds up really well on the second one. So yeah. So pretty. Oh, one thing too I want to mention is that it has like these little, like, bigger circular chunks, like I don't want to say chunks, like, it just sounds not cute, like, for that, But I mean, like, it has bigger circular glitters. I think that's a better way to say it. But yeah, you can kind of see that near the base here. It's got those silver shimmers. I kind of don't love that, to be honest. I don't love the bigger shimmers that's in it. I think it could have done without, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Like, it's not really a deal breaker for me. But if you don't really like that, yeah, look at that. Ooh, 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 ooh. So shimmery. Like, it's should be illegal, like, to be this shimmery, like, you know. Yeah, everybody going to jail with this one. No, I'm kidding. But it's so shimmery. Ah, it's like goldish green. But I feel like it pairs well with the silver base, right? I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this a yay or a nay? Am I just speaking to the wall? Like, like, no, everyone's like, girl, what do you talk about? What do you think? Let me know in the chat how you feel about this one. It's called Dirty Dancing by Light Slacker if you're just tuning in. I love it. If you can, also, please give this video a like. It helps with the algorithm. Right, Liz? Pretty, right? Okay. All right. Thank you. I love that. Okay, another one I wanted to swatch though is oh yeah, gosh, I almost forgot. Don't let me forget, guys. I wanted to swatch these two for you. They look identical. Like, I'm actually like surprised they did this. But maybe I'm not surprised. Because they do make some like polishes that are very similar, Zoya. But this to me is just like, what? They are they might as well just be like Summer 1 and Summer 2 at this point. Like, why even rename it? They just look identical. But let's swatch them so you guys can actually see what that looks like. Summer 1 and Summer 2. Okay. Let me get my hand out the way so you guys could see that better. Okay, I know this is kind of like a very like haphazard sort of swatch, but anyways. So this one is Summer, and it is so pretty. Look at, oh my gosh, we are seeing that shimmer, right? Like, look at that. I feel like, okay, I'm trying to like freehand this as best I can, but like, do you see? It's just like a wash of shimmer in this blue base here. And I just find that it's just so amazing. Like, I can't keep my eyes off it. Like, when I wear this one, I get so many comments about it of like, oh my gosh, like, it just is an attention grabber to me. If you're not into that, you don't want people necessarily to like notice your nails, like, don't get this. Don't get this one. It's not subtle. At least I don't find it is. Maybe like for my skin tone or something, like, I don't find it to be subtle. But if you don't mind all that, highly recommend. Okay, so that was Summer. I just did the first coat, so I'm gonna do the first coat now of Marlena. Liz Perry, yes. I agree too. Definitely a summer vibe as well. I feel like any of these are really kind of, you can work with them year round. You know what I mean? I'm the type of person though where I'm just like, you know, seasons ain't gonna stop me, right? The season, whatever. I feel like wearing this nail polish. Look at me. I'm wearing red. I'm wearing blue. I'm wearing the white one. As if you missed it, this is my favorite. But yeah, I'm wearing it all year round. Okay, like, that's just who I am. Like, I'm gonna wear it no matter what. I'm not waiting for a specific season or time of year to do that. But anywho, this is Marlena. See, it's just slightly darker, right? Compared to Summer. Like, even in the first coat, I find it to be just like 1 or 2 shades darker. But I'm like, I can't believe how similar they are, you know? So as you can see with this one, the brush is very thin, but Zoya does now have the wider brushes, they are sold separately, but I find that some of their collections, Neon collection, I'm looking at you. Some of their collections, they do have the wide brush already included, but as it stands, as far as I know, you kind of have to buy them separately yourself. Okay, so that's Marlena. This is the first. Okay, let's compare. This is the first coat of Summer, and this is the first coat of Marlena. So as you can see, like they're essentially the same polish. This one's slightly lighter, this one's slightly darker. Yeah. Okay, I'm just getting a bit of a drink. And we're back to business. So Liz, you say you wear things seasonally? Yeah, go for it. I mean, hey, this is the thing about nail polish. Like, you can wear them whenever and however you want. Like, it's really an expression of how you feel and who you are. So, yeah, if you want to wear ones during seasons, if you want to wear it all year round, just go for it. Like, who cares? Like, honestly, like, it does not matter. Don't let none of that stop you if you don't want it to. But anyway, okay, so that's the first two coats. Let's do the second coat. Let's see if anything changes. And just from first glance, like especially if you're not familiar with these two shades, like which one would you say you would lean more towards? Like the lighter one or the darker one? I'm gonna be honest with you right now, as we're swatching it side by side, like I would probably go with the darker one. I don't know why, it just feels a little bit more my style. But the truth of the matter is, I would just wear any one of them. I probably just, I don't not even pay attention to which is which and just grab one off the counter or off my shelf and just wear it. It doesn't really matter that much to me. But like, I would probably say the darker one for myself. But yeah, that's two coats. And oof, that shimmer, man. It is just boop boo, so pretty. Hello, everyone. If you're just joining, we're doing a bit of a swatch comparison between these two Zoya shades, Summer and Marlena. And whoa, yes. See, like, I don't know. I feel like the darker one is a little bit richer, like in color. I don't know. Feels a little bit more wintry, even. Okay, side by side. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I feel like they look more similar now that we did the second coat. What do you think? Okay, let me read the comments here. So Liz, you say you stock up on the wide brushes. Okay. Oh, good idea. Good idea. Wait for that, the Black Friday sales, even Boxing Day probably too. Yeah, stock up on, that's such a good idea. Yeah, and also they don't always fit properly. I hear you on that. There's like a way you can make it fit properly. I can't remember how you do it, but there's a video I saw on YouTube where they show you how you can make it fit. Like there's a way to adjust the cap like internally so that it can fit properly. I suggest like I feel like if you haven't seen it, like it's there. There's something about that. Um yeah, and Maria, you said they should make it standard. I agree. I feel like it's a long time coming, but there are a lot of people who really do like the thin brush. Like they are like the wide brush is a no, 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 no. And I think that right now there's too much of like a 50-50 divide between people and between whether they want the wide or the thin brush. So they're still making it like an optional kind of thing. If you want it, you can get it. But I'm definitely on the bandwagon of having it be included personally. But I digress. Okay. Oh, so Liz, you tried it. Yeah, and I totally agree with you with what you're saying, how you kind of you have to like do acrobatics to like make it fit. I feel like you shouldn't have to search up anything, right? Like it should just work. So I totally agree with you. Like it's just ugh, whatever, you know. Okay. And so that's what I have to say about that. Yeah. I agree, Maria. Yeah, having that option like that too is just, ugh, I don't know. Not the best, but we'll see what they do. I still kind of feel like one day they're gonna make the wide brushes more what do you call it? More like part of the collection. I think they tested that too. Like as you mentioned, like I mentioned earlier, the Neons collection that released. Oh, I did not like that collection. But anyways, they did have the wide brushes, and I loved it personally, the wide brushes. But I think there wasn't enough, maybe people who were more like, okay, we love this. I think it was still kind of 50-50. That's what I'm thinking. That's not what I've heard from the brand. That's just my speculation of that. Okay, look at me just holding these suspended. But what I was trying to ask you guys is, which one would you say you tend to gravitate more toward? Like, would you say you really like the summer one versus Marlena here? Because I don't know why I'm feeling Marlena a little bit better. But in all honesty, they just look the same, honey chow. They really just look the same ultimately. Okay, so Liz is definitely saying Marlena. Okay. You see what I mean? Yeah. I would say Marlena too. But also just really pretty polishes. And there's just, look at that. Ooh, more shimmer for you. Okay, let me, now I have this to show you on my nail too. Da, 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 da. Ooh, it's giving like Ice Princess. Am I wrong for that? Maybe I feel like being an ice princess, okay? Or you want to be an ice prince, ice princess, whatever you feel like. I'm I just love that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, we're gonna put it down now. We're gonna put it down. Elsa vibes. Oh my god, I agree. Yes, you're right. Ooh, you are so right. Yes, this is the whole Frozen franchise in one nail polish. Yes. There you go. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks so much for hanging with me. Is there any other ones that you were kind of curious about me swatching? Wait, I feel like okay. I'm getting a little carried away. Okay, I just want to swatch this one for you, okay? This one is the Cert Colors Disco Ball Reflective Polish. Yes, this is Cert Colors. Cert Colors in Disco Ball. This was released earlier this year. But like, look how shimmery it is. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes, I'm gonna swatch it for you. Before you go, let me show you guys this one. Okay. And if you're just joining, don't forget to like this video. It helps a lot in the algorithm. Please and thank you if you can. Okay, I'm gonna swatch this one. This disco ball. Ooh. It's kind of got like a milky base to it. Like it's not completely clear. But yeah, very shimmery. This is a reflective shimmer. Look at that. Okay. That is coat number 1. Look at that. Pretty. All right. That is the first coat. Very shiny, very shimmery, very silvery. That's that on. Do, do, do. Okay. Perfect. Now, what do you think? It's like, you can kind of see the reflectiveness of it, right? Ooh, it is disco ball like. I think that's an appropriate name for it. Disco ball. Okie doke. Da, 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 da. Oh gosh. That okay. Forgive my swatching here. It's not the best. I promise I could do better. But for the sake of like a quick like to show you, um, I think this is so pretty. You really get a good shimmer. Like I feel like it's not grasping that well on the camera, but it's really really pretty, really shimmery. Okay. All right. Also, I did want to shamelessly plug my affiliate code with Lights Lacquer. If you did want to pick up the After Hours trio. Oh, look at. Oh, did I call it After Hours again? No, it's After Party. It is After Party, not After Hours. If you wanted to pick up the After Party collection trio, they definitely use my code LTMP for a discount on that or any other of the lovely Lights Lacquer polishes. So yeah, if you could pick, or before I let you go, and before I log out, do you have a favorite of your own for the holidays? Like a favorite nail polish that you have that's like your go-to? Or if you had any favorites here from my favorites, what would you say that is? Like, I mean, I'm seeing a theme, at least for myself, that I tend to like the shimmery ones. Lots of iridescent shimmers going on. But this one too is just like, it's so cool. It's so perfect. Yes, it is for the holidays. So, Maria, you said Crucible has a reflective glitter topper. Oh, you know what? I've never heard of Crucible. I've never heard of them. Is that new? I thought I knew them all. I thought I knew all the brands. Like, not to, not to be like, but I did. I did. I thought I knew all the brands. So I'm curious to know what Crucible, if that's new. Is that a Canadian brand, Maria? But yeah, guys, like if you have a favorite here, like which would you say? Or do you lean more towards blue for the holidays? Holiday colors, or like what are your go-tos? This was my favorite, by the way. If you're just joining, this was my favorite of the favorites, and it's called Alexis by Zoya. Yeah. I'm reading the comments. So, oh, really? So Liz says you're drawn more toward deep and vampy. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that definitely works too. Okay, I love a good vampy polish. You know what? I mean, I'm just gonna share one. I'm gonna just share one with you since we're on the topic. Don't mind me. Okay, so you guys, I think there's a trend of like, obviously I like Zoya polishes, but that's one. If I had to like one of my favorite vampy polishes is this one, and it's called Susie. And ooh, this one looks so nice too. That's probably one of my favorite vampy shades. Yes. Okay. So, oh, Maria, you said Crucible Designs, is it? It's Canadian. Okay. Did you, Liz? You bought Crucible recently. Okay. Curious. I'm gonna check them out. Shout out to Crucible. Crucible Designs. Amazing. I love that. I love hearing about like worldwide sorts of nail polish brands. And I love that it's like so cool that you can start your own nail polish brand too. Like there's not too many barriers to entry. Like you can like and just spread the joy of nail polish. Like that literally is so cool. Okay, that was that Vampy Shade Susie. All right, I think that's it, guys. If you aren't following me on Instagram, please follow me. Let's talk more polish. This is just event number one of my Holipalooza all month long December festivities. Something new that I'm trying this year. I do have the graphic on my community page if you want to see what next events there are. It's also on my Instagram right now if you want to see what's all going on. So I have a bunch of events coming up. We have a Lights Lacquer collaboration giveaway. Yes. So that's coming up. Another giveaway as well. I don't want to give you too much of what's coming up. I want you guys to go check it out, the the scheduling. And there'll be some more holiday nail art going on, also on my TikTok at Let's Talk More Polish. And please, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and follow me at Wet Paint Gift Shop and share if